Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mid Pokemaster here, with another UPBA battle. So, this week we are fighting my good pal Storm and his San Diego Sneasels. He is currently 0-4, so we only have one more win than him. So, we are pretty much equaled out this season, based on just, I can't even think of what it's called, record. So, we basically need to win out so we can make playoffs, because 1-4 or 1-3, whatever it is, yeah, 1-3, we can't make playoffs like that if we don't start winning here. So I personally think we have a good matchup this week. So let's get into the team builder portion, and then we'll go into the battle. So I also want to remind you guys to follow our Twitter. It's always in the description, and join our Discord server. Link is always in the description. And follow and subscribe to all the other coaches in the UPBA. We have some great coaches here with some great content, so don't forget to subscribe to them. So, going over Storm's team, he has Celesteela, Mega Venusaur, Nihilego with Z moves, Melodic, Haxorus, Florges, Mudsdale with Z moves, Delphox, Alola Ninetales, and Talonflame. So, when I was building this match, I realized he only has 2 hazard removers in Florges and Talonflame. So, as you can see, I'm bringing Leavanny here. Leavanny with Sticky Webs just basically eats them up every time. Max HP, 108 speed with 156 Spadef with the Calm Nature. The speed was there for a certain reason, and then I just threw everything in Spadef. With Sticky Web, X-Scissor, Swords Dance, Baton Pass, if I have a chance where I can get Swords Dance, Baton Pass into my Mega Charizard X, I just won at that point. Also have a Life Orb Nidoking with Sheer Force with Thunderbolt, Earth Power, Sludge Wave, and Super Fang with enough speed EVs for 126 speed. There's a specific reason why so many of these mons have 126 speed, but I really can't remember it off the top of my head now. This thing just destroys his entire team. He has no real switch in. Next, we have a Zap Plate, Jolteon with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, HP Ice, and Thunder Wave. I really have no way to hit the Mega Venusaur anyways outside of HP Ice, so. And I had nothing. There's nothing else on this team that needed its own coverage, so I thought Thunder Wave was cool in case Haxorus decides to try to set up on me and things like that. So, next, I have a Life Orb Tapu Lele with Psyshock, Thunderbolt, Charge Beam, Nature's Madness. Psychic Spam does so well against him. He does have a Celesteela that doesn't mind to switch into Tapu Lele, but it doesn't want to take a Life Orb Psyshock into Thunderbolt. Next, I have my Mega Charizard X with enough speed for Jolly Max Speed Haxorus with Dragon Dance, Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, and Thunder Punch. So, it hits a majority of his team super hard. Can just straight up KO things at +1. And then I have a Shuka Berry and Polion for Scald, Stealth Rock, Roar, and Toxic. Just a basic bulky set. So, let's get into the battle. I'm going to lead Leavanny just because once I saw a team preview and saw that he has no hazard removal, I can't speak today, that I could just get my Sticky Webs up for free. So he leads Haxorus. I'm thinking he might try to, Dragon Dance, but I felt like Choice Scarf, he had to be Choice Scarf in this match. So he ends up just going for the Rock Slide here. And does a good amount, but I get in my Sticky Web. So I had no real switch into a Rock Slide, so I just click Baton Pass, but he misses his Rock Slide, so I got a free switch into whatever I wanted. So I go to my boy Charles, the Nidoking, because I wanted to bait out to see if he was Choice Scarf. So he just straight switches out into his Melodic. And he gets the Sticky Web, so if he was competitive there, he would have got the special attack boost, but he's not competitive. He's probably Marvel Scale. So I go for that Flame Orb. I go for that Sludge Wave, does over 50%. Then he gets the Flame Orb, so I know I can just straight kill with Sludge Wave here. So I at this point, we're already winning 6-5. Melodic's down, so that's a huge check to Mega Charizard X out of the way. So here he brings in his Mega Venusaur. And I'm thinking, I can probably two-shot this thing. Or get close to it. So he Mega Evolves here. As I click Sledge Wave as is my highest base power move. Does a little under 50. Then he goes for Leech Seed, and I'm thinking, that's annoying, but I know I can deal with that. So he heals. He takes 20 HP from me, so he's 20 HP higher now. I'm just going to go for another Sledge Wave because I was thinking he won't be Leech Seed and Synthesis. That's kind of weird. Nope, he's both. So I really can't stay in and deal with this thing because he can outstall me every day of the week. So there was no point in staying in. So I have to switch out here because I can't let this Nidoking just go down for free. So I know he's just going to click Synthesis again. There's no way he's going to click Sledge Bomb here. So I went out of my Tapu Lele as he goes for Synthesis. So his Mega Venusaur gets healed up all the way to full. And I'm thinking he's going to bring in a Celesteela. So I might as well go for Charge Beam. Nope, he goes for Haxorus and was just going to sack it off to any move because Psyshock just straight KO'd. And other things did too. So I go for the Charge Beam here. And that does like 15%. And I know I can't stay in here in case of each Choice Scarf because even under Stick he'll outspeed me because I didn't speed creep for that. So I'm just going to go out into my boy Empoleon as he goes for Earthquake. So he predicted me to go into Empoleon, which was a good play. Pops my Shaco Berry. It does a little under half. Gets a crit, which was unfortunate. So I'm going to switch out of my Mega Charizard X because I know he's locked in now. Man, I really can't speak today. So I'm not going to Mega Evolve because since you don't have to Mega Evolve first turn. And I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance. So you get to see the boy Mega Charizard Dragon Dance. And here it was a 50-50. I know I couldn't die to EQ if I Mega Evolved, but I was really thinking he would Rock Slide here, predicting me not to Mega Evolve. So I want to go for another Dragon Dance. So I'm at +2/+2, and if he Rock Slides here, I win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No P-Clicks EQ. He probably didn't have Rock Slide. So, I'm almost dead. I have to go for Flare Blitz here. So, you see Mega Charizard X just go kaboom! And kills the Mudsdale, which was really unfortunate. Because now I die to Recoil, so I believe Mega Charizard X is the only thing that's died so far. So, I'm going to go out of my boy Jolteon as he goes into Celesteela. And I'm just going to Thunder Wave here because I don't think he's a setup variant, but it just helps me with the Thunder Wave on everything. So, he brings in Haxorus, so now I'm perfectly fine because this thing's -1 speed, Choice Scarf, Thunder Wave, so it's not going to be doing much at all this game anymore. Even though it shouldn't have been doing that much in the first place. So I'm just going to go yeet and Volt Switch out. So now it's down to around 50%. I'm just going to sack off my Leavanny because it has no purpose now. But it gets paralyzed, so that's just a free X-Scissor damage. But Storm takes advantage of that. Because he knows I'm just going to stay in because I don't want to switch anything else in. And I'm gonna go for X-Scissor. It does like 5 HP. And I go for the Baton Pass just because I want to get something in that can threaten it. You see See, I bring out Jolteon. After playing great for the entire game, he goes for Autonomize. I don't outspeed this thing. He's faster than me. He can go for Earthquake. You think Jolteon can live an Earthquake from a Celesteela that's max attack? Well, it can't. My Jolteon is dead. I lose. I can't beat the Celesteela anymore. I'm going to go out into Tapu Lele, just maybe trying to scare it. Hopefully a Heavy Slam at half its weight won't kill me. It's at +1, and I can't calc how much it does at half weight, so it kills my Tapu Lele. I'm sure it wasn't going to live anyway, even though it got crit. So I go out in my boy Charles. I can't live in EQ. Charles is dead. All I have left is my Empoleon, I believe, and my Leavanny. So I go out in my Empoleon. Him predicting that Earthquake early on really screwed me over because I had Roar my Empoleon to stop this. But he popped my Shuka Berry, so I couldn't even live it before the +1. So it's dead. He is now at +4. And here comes my Leavanny that really can't do anything to this or the rest of his team. He goes for Air Slash. Bye-bye, Leavanny. We lose 4-0 to Storm. So, GG, man. You played great. I felt like I had control of the match for most of the game, but that Mega Charizard X play was a massive misplay. Mega Evolving. When I'm sure he didn't even think about Mega Evolution not occurring. It doesn't have to occur the first time it comes in. So, GG, man. You played great. You really brought back that game. So, now we're both tied 1-4. So, only one of us is basically going to make playoffs, if even that. So, yeah. I have a tough match next week against my boy Tony. He's a great battler. I've never beat him, so I'm really hoping I have a good chance next week to maybe pull some stuff back. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.